Pages of history 60 years ago today in the Pacific Northwest. What a storm.
And what a contrast to today.
Right? Yeah, no, it is still the storm by which all the others in the Northwest are just, a lot of people don't know about it if you've moved here or just, I mean, it was 60 years ago. So, but it is still the ones that we meteorologists look at and compare all of our other windstorms to. So the Columbus Day storm happened on Columbus Day, October 12th in 1962, 60 years ago today. Here's one image, one of my favorites. Park here. You know what? They probably could have parked anywhere and had the same result. The damage was widespread. There were several thousand homes that were completely destroyed in the Portland area. It developed from the remains of a typhoon from the Western Pacific named Frida. It itself was not a tropical system by the time it developed here. It redeveloped into a very strong low pressure center. The track, the intensity, and the way it developed all combining and conspiring to make it the storm that it was. Not the record lowest pressure for this part of the Pacific Ocean, though. That happened last year with the bomb cyclone, dropped to 942 millibars, way lower than the Columbus Day storm, but not nearly the damage. The difference, of course, is the path. This one right up against the Oregon coast, this one way out in the Northeast Pacific. And here's what it looked like as it moved into Vancouver Island using one of our standard weather maps for surface analysis. The thing about this was it came very close to the coast. It was moving slowly off the coast of California, and it reached its peak intensity right about in here. So it was developing quickly. The pressure pattern that followed it just allowed those super strong winds to develop not only at the coast, but in the valleys as well. Morrison Bridge had a gust of 116 miles an hour. Mount Nebo, that's west of Salem. And then Nacelle Ridge up in Washington, 160 miles an hour. I think there were probably gusts over 180 miles an hour on the coast, but the anemometers, the wind gauges, all got blown away, of course. All right, back to the coast today. Sunset at Twin Rocks. Jim and Karen Young shot this image down by Rockaway Beach. Absolute beauty with a clear sky. And then we captured this from our sky cam at Canna Beach. Again, the sunset going down in a clear sky. Now, with that clear sky at about 10:20 tonight, many of you saw this big bright fireball shooting across the sky. This is video from Seattle. Look at this. That is a big one. Yep, this is Michael Snyder from Seattle, posted this on his Twitter. I had reports of this being seen from Tualatin, from Newport, from here in Portland, all right around 10:20. They're super deceiving. They look like they're close because they're so bright against the dark sky, but they can be literally hundreds of miles away. All right, also with that clear sky, we had record high temperatures today. Made it up to 80 in Portland, tied it in Troutdale and Eugene. And again, 70s and 80s common all around the inland areas of Oregon, even at the coast in the 70s there. Records over the next several days will be broken again. Friday may be the one that stands. Saturday and Sunday almost in the bag that we will break records on that day. It was cool this morning, though. 42 in Hillsborough, and Corvallis dropped into the 30s and 20s in Sun River. So the long nights of October at least acting like the season that we have. It is 61 outside right now, so still pretty mild. Air quality in the moderate categories. We've picked up a bit of haze, but not too bad. Big area high pressure, not going anywhere. Really no cloud cover to speak of coming our way. East winds pick up tomorrow, so we'll get a little warmer. They will diminish a bit on Friday, so it cools off a couple degrees. East winds again Saturday, so it warms up yet again. And if you're looking for rain, well, the West Coast is the wrong place because we're just not going to get any rain for the next week or so. There are indications towards next weekend that the pattern may shift and bring us some storms. That's not a certainty, though. We'll have to wait and see if that actually pans out. 61 right now in Portland. It is a nice night with that nearly full moon. Sunny, record warm again tomorrow with 83 degrees. We'll drop to 80 on Friday. Big cool down there, ha ha. 85 Saturday, still 82 Sunday, and then a bit more cooling Monday, but staying dry next week. We're back after this.